Cool. I'm out here today, cleaning fish as usual. Today I'm doing a fish fillet. I'm gonna show you the procedure for that. Now, after the fish is cleaned like this, the next procedure is to gut the fish and take out the guts, scrape it, the inside of the stomach clean. After doing that, then the fish needs to be rinsed thoroughly. Then the fins needs to be cut off. I already cut off these set of fins and cut the fins. These fins right here, they need to cut, and also these they need to also cut. That's if you are gonna season the same particular fish, the whole fish. You would want to do that. But in an event of a fish fillet, you don't want to do that because it even ain't necessary. As a matter of fact, to gut the fish isn't even necessary because the idea is what I want of this particular fish is I only want the meat off of the fish, the major meat. So I don't even need to deal with the stomach. So let's see how this is gonna to go. First of all, I need to get in the position. One thing I would like to mention is you make sure that the fish is well drained of any water. It's not frozen. And besides not being frozen, it isn't insaturated with water. Allow some of the water chance to drain off it if it being free in the freezer, frozen. And it's almost to like room temperature. You hold the fish like this, you have to be very careful, especially if you're using a sharp knife. You would want to start from the back part. And you'd want to go down through the fish. Scales, dollar knife, believe it or not. You know, a lot of person ain't come to that realization as yet. So, the idea is to get it up underneath the hide of the fish to the best of your abilities. You know, you being a person trying it for the first time. I'm trying to see if I can get it to show you. We'll show you by example. You know. Get up underneath it. So far, so good. Once you're ready to get up to the backbone, you eject the knife, come out, you see it come out, and then you run it along the edge, and then you get a perfect fillet. Okay? And then you now can turn it over. That's the first fillet, right? The second fillet is needed. So that means I need to turn it around in the opposite direction and proceed in doing the same process over again. Cutting along the edge. Being very careful. Make sure that you jack through the side. You see how it comes out. Then you bring it down and fillet it. Now, we get both sides filleted. This side is completely filleted. The other side is completely filleted. With a fish like this, when I'm selling it for the sake of purchase, so people could identify what type of fish this is. By the way, this is a mutton snapper. I will season the fish, season this end, and season the out part of it, right? And I will put it to sell. So you could be able to identify, because if I just sell you the fillet, you wouldn't be able to identify that this is a mutton snapper or a lane snapper or a cabal snapper or a red snapper or whatever, yellowtail snapper that has been filleted. In an event such as this, I will not take out the fish guts because it still will keep the fish fresh to a certain extent. You understand? But in an event, if this is just scale and I gut it, I will take out the fish guts. You understand? The fish guts and fins preserve the fish for a long haul or a long stretch. And you still might want to desire the fish head. That's the reason, because some behemoths don't like you to play around with the head of the fish. So, the guts of the same particular fish, it's not necessary for me to take out, but I can take it out. You know, in some cases it's best to take it out because people feel like, you know, you won't do the job. But the person who make the purchase, you just need to cut right here and cut right here to take your fillet off. So in an event such as this, the fish fillet, this will be fish fillet. If it's just the same particular one, or in most cases it's 2 or 3, or some cases 4, or depends on how much you're willing to make a purchase. It is now rinsed off carefully to make sure that there ain't really like no blood or any debris. And then this right here is ready for packaging. You understand? This still has the guts inside it. Don't mind you see it look like it. This is because I did the fillet. I still have to strip the stomach to get the guts, but this is how it is. Fresh fish, and it wouldn't be like this. It will be compact, just like this. So you will buy your fish. It will be well seasoned, and if you would like, if you desire, because sometimes people don't desire it to cook separately, they want it like this, and you wouldn't cut it. I'm just saying. But in this case, I just show you that same scenario in regards to it being fillet. I do sell fillet like this. And when you open the package, you'll realize that the fish is already fillet. And I also sell it whole, where I just cut it and clean it and allow you to do whatever you desire to do. But in this case, I'm going to go further. If you only want fish fillet, this is what the procedure is. You cut it right there and you bring it around here. You understand? And you want to leave that right there. Get the fish fillet. That's one fillet. The next one, same thing. Cut it right there. Follow the gill of the fish. Although I doing this seems to be easy, it ain't easy. If you don't know what you're doing, you can cut your hand or your finger. And then that's the next tragedy. You know? So it's best to leave it to a professional. So you now have the fish fillet. If you desire the head, in some cases with people, they desire the head, the guts is still in the fish menu. I just cut it like this. Break it off. And disregard this right here. And I will sell you the fish fillet, head, and the 2 sides will come inside the package. You understand? So this is how I do my fillet. So I can disregard that. So the fillet usually comes like this, or it comes wholesale with the body, depends on the length and the size of the fish. Now the only thing needed for this fish needs to be done is to rinse in some clear water such as this. This stuff to get rinsed again. When this go inside, and it has to be bedded in sour lime, and then it'll go inside the package. You know, because people don't want you to really food with their head like that. And I even take all of the guts, some of the guts still inside of it. You know, but being a clean fish, that's snapper, that's the fish fillet right there. And I think that's an excellent deal for a fish fillet. This is just one. You get 2 pieces and you get the head included if you desire. You want the head, you know? And if you can look at it, see the gill and everything is still in it. So this head isn't clean. Only the same particular part of the is clean. But I will include the head. And in the event, if I do sell it like this, the proper or the best thing to do is to take out the remaining parts. The other part has the, you know, and then you could just show. It still has the guts. So this same particular part will need to be for persons who like, but some people don't like you to play with their head. Just the fish heart. You need to move that aside. And like I mentioned, this up to get rinsed again. And that's the clean head. You see? The hair is completely clean. And you still have the 2 pieces of the fish fillet ready to go. fish fillet. And this is how Lawrence Pratt does his fish fillet. The only thing right now is missing is the season. Pause for the season, please.